Sending a worker into sweltering conditions without giving their body time to adjust is a direct safety hazard and a massive compliance violation. To prevent heat stress, we use acclimatization. This is the body's ability to gradually adapt to a new thermal environment, acting as an essential administrative control before anyone takes on a full workload. Over the next few minutes, we are going to build a complete 7-day HSE compliant scheduling roster that ramps up physical workloads safely for every member of the crew. By translating broad health and safety guidelines into strict mathematical schedules, we establish a verifiable baseline for compliance and a necessary framework for reducing the risk of heat-related illness on site. Step 1 is categorizing the crew list. We divide all personnel into 3 specific groups: new hires, experienced workers, and returning workers. Before we assign a single hour of work to any of these groups, we must run a medical pre-screening. Certain medications actively reduce heat tolerance. Looking at this medical clearance column, we flag workers taking blood pressure medicines, diuretics, antispasmodics, or sedatives. Workers on these specific medications are strictly barred from hot environments until they receive explicit clearance from a medical professional. Skipping this medical screening invalidates the rest of the acclimatization schedule. If underlying conditions or medications secretly lower a worker's baseline heat tolerance, the standard math will not protect them. We start scheduling with the new hires. Achieving complete physical adaptation requires a full 7-day cycle. Looking at the new worker row, we apply the 20% rule. Day 1 is capped at 20%. From there, it increases incrementally. Day 2 steps to 40, 3 to 60, 4 to 80, reaching 100% by day 5. This slow, incremental loading forces the body to adapt safely to the new thermal environment before it is pushed to full capacity. Experienced workers require a different approach because heat tolerance is highly perishable. Even a physically fit veteran loses air resistance after just a few days away from the site. While new workers start at 20%, returning veterans operate on the 50% rule, beginning their first day at half capacity. Their progression track is faster: 60% on day 2, 80% on day 3, hitting 100% on day 4. We have to alter this schedule based on the exact number of days an experienced worker was absent. For short absences under 4 days, they start at 100% capacity, though extremely heavy work must be avoided immediately upon return. This absence matrix maps mid-length leaves. Away 6 to 12 days starts at 80%. A 14-day leave falls into the 12 to 20-day bracket, starting at 60%. This reduces heat loss and helps conserve warmth. Whether managing heat or cold, combining zone restrictions with biological adaptation provides a documented procedural safeguard against environmental stress. This completed roster proves we now have a mathematically sound, HSE-compliant tool for the week. We screened for restricted medications, applied 20% and 50% rules, adjusted for varied absences, and locked out high-risk zones. Distribute this schedule to your site foreman. They will use it to transit into a daily operational standard that protects the crew every single shift.